What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and, I'm still in Hawaii. I'm trying to have a vacation, but people won't leave me the F alone. And I saw something today that made my blood immediately boil, so I had to open up my computer and boot this thing up because, okay, it pertains to Hodinkee. And if anyone knows anything about me, I obviously love bagging on Hodinkee any chance I get. But we're going to get into all of this on today's episode, so just stand by. It is 7:47 p.m. Let's get down to business. All right, so as I was saying, I was kicking back, relaxing here in Oahu, and I get a message from one of my buddies who's actually the leader over at Telewatches, which is easily one of my favorite orological-based Instagram accounts. They do wristwatch identification for TV actors. Very, very cool. So go ahead and follow them. Tell them Time Teller sent you. Anyway, he sent me this new exclusive that just dropped with Hodinkee. Longines collaborating with Hodinkee on the Longines Spirit Zulu Time limited edition for the Hodinks out there. Now, this is a $3,800 piece. And it is a good-looking watch, all right? This $3,800 Longines reminds me a whole lot of a $4,200 Black Bay Pro GMT. Spitting image, okay? They look a whole lot alike each other. Now, I do have a few points that would lead someone to perhaps picking the Longines over the Black Bay. Number one, I really love the color-matched date wheel on the Longines. Number two, it is a little bit less expensive than the Black Bay. Number three, this Longines doesn't have a disgusting snowflake hand. But other than that, the Black Bay does have a much nicer GMT hand with that kind of orange color going throughout.
It's yellow.
I just got confirmation from someone else in the room. It is, in fact, yellow. I'm willing to bet money that the Black Bay probably has a better bracelet than this Longines. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm defending a Black Bay. This is insanity. But easily, the best thing that Tudor has in their corner right now is the fact that their Black Bay Pro is not a Hodinkee exclusive. Let me just show you what Hodinkee tried to do. So they're definitely on this fashion kick, okay? They're leaning heavily into this whole, fashion sophistication. Like, they've always been aficionados, right? But they're taking it to a whole new level. And they're, doing like an interview with this little like expose, and we see collector, author, timekeeper John Goldberger. Now, there's something interesting about this little article interview, and I'm not trying to make any accusations because I do not know if this is the case, but it seems to me that this little like call and response interview answer, it seems like it was written by ChatGPT, and here's why. So take a look at this question. Why do you believe sports watches have stayed relevant for so many years, even after they are not widely used for their original purposes? The answer is, sports watches are not just functional, they're also fashionable. Sports watches are probably the most successful category of timepieces in recent years. In general, sports wristwatches have evolved over the years to meet the needs of athletes, racing drivers, and outdoor enthusiasts, with a wide range of brands offering various styles and features to suit different preferences and activities. I don't know if the right term is like a canned response, but it's a very bland response, and it seems like it was written by a computer. You just saw a reflection of my girlfriend, but I'm here to tell the YouTube overlords she was not naked, all right? She's actually wearing an oversized t-shirt and shorts. I did not see those initially, but nice try, guys. You almost got a glimpse. Another thing that's interesting is this John Goldberger dude. I don't know him. Probably he seems like a fellow Jew, though, so I can really hate on this dude because we're the same kind of person. He looks like just the most miserable dude you've ever met. But I'm kind of serious here, guys. Like, every picture they have of him, he looks very unhappy to be there. Then they have this girl, Caitlin Koch. I'm just going to say Caitlin Koch. Collector, creative project manager, and timekeeper. But I absolutely love this question and answer. Can you share a brief description of your introduction to watches? Caitlin says, Many Midwesterners, don't you know, value thriftiness, and it's a great part of the country for vintage. Growing up, we were constantly shopping at the garage sales and combing through secondhand stores, don't you know. In high school, I started working at my favorite consignment shop, which had a fantastic little vintage collection, and I have a group of 1950s cocktail watches from that time. By the way, guys, this person that you're seeing behind me is Sammy. You've already seen her in a few little clips. And if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, you're already quite familiar with her. Anyway, one thing, speaking of women, actually, that I think is doing an actual disservice to women in this hobby is that, like, it seems like female watch collectors, female watch enthusiasts, can't ever contribute to something without it being mentioned that they are a female in the hobby. Like, why can't they just be a watch collector? Why can't they just be a watch enthusiast? Their gender has to be, like, injected into whatever content they are creating within horology. So, for instance, like, we are here on this article to learn about this stupid exclusive release with Longines and Hodinkee, but instead it kind of devolves into the watch industry has historically been a very male-focused industry. What drew you to work and now have a unique voice in this industry? Why is it important to have women a part of modern timekeeping? YouTube Studio gives you analytics with a gender breakdown of your following. And one thing that's really interesting to me is recently I've seen an uptick of females following my YouTube channel. So I don't think they're following it because I'm a handsome young lad. I think they're following it because with the influx of social media, I think more people are seeing this hobby, which is a good thing, and more people are joining this hobby. And when the percentages go up in general, specifically, we will see percentages of both genders increase. Now, the women are still, not a huge number, right? The women are still not a huge number in the hobby, but they are increasing, and I think it's a disservice to them to only label them as like women or only mention that they're women when they're contributing to an article about a watch. Like, just talk to them about a watch. They're a watch enthusiast. You don't have to bring up that they're a girl. But Hodinkee's an idiot, and they're going to, harp on any buzzword that they can to get themselves more exposure because, anytime nowadays you bring up gender or anything, feminism, blah, 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 they're going to want to hold on to that to, I don't know, it's like virtue signaling of some sort. But there you have it, guys. The Chinese food's here, so I'm going to sign off. I just wanted to tell you about this really, really stupid Hodinkee release and how their articles are just devolving. They're devolving. It's going backwards. They suck. It's stupid. It's dumb. And I just really dislike Hodinkee. But let me know what you think. Leave me that comment. I will catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman. The time telling. Always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.